Many of our big brands have many chain stores, which have become brands. These enterprises don't pay much attention to them, which is actually a loss.
Recently, a cicada oyster bread was produced in Shandong, which is well received. Like before, have also a series of such as dirty buns, such as blue cola, which were popular. The impact of these internet famous products. How should big brands respond to this impact?
This phenomenon is very important for big brands. Many of our big brands have many chain stores. For these enterprises that have become brands, don't pay much attention to them. They actually suffer a lot. For enterprises that have become brands, you must know that. That is to say, the classics and mainstream. What proportion do they occupy? Tell you that. The mature category is the largest, accounting for 40%. That's 60% are all active, constantly innovate, and constant fluctuations. When we made Qingfei Jingling Chu in the local market, we once achieved 80% share. The situation was actually not good. That is to say, the entire category is completely lifeless. Everyone in the city is drinking it. Drink at meals and for gifts, and drink it as a beverage. But the situation is not optimistic. The cost of maintaining this share is too high, so it gradually dropped to 60 or 50%. It was very comfortable. It's the absolute number one, but the cost of maintaining it is not so high. What I'm trying to say is that there is always a larger share, and be in an active state. This is determined by consumers' mindsets. It's because consumers want to have both in the same category. Habitual, classic, mainstream, and traditional. And those who pursue novelty, like these small brands, these practitioners keep innovating because if they don't challenge, they have no choice. They can't survive if they don't challenge. For example, 5 companies occupy 40% of the market. 50,000 enterprises have to share 60%. You see? It's more brutal there. So they have to keep innovating and constantly survive. They will do anything to survive. But these situations, mainstream enterprises should pay attention. Attention has 2 effects. One is defense. You need to know that their activity is actually constantly taking away market share to take away share. So you need to pay attention. First, whether it has greatly taken your share. What's more important is that you should learn from him. Like this kind of boiling water, it's constantly keep bubbling up continuously. In this market state, it's hard to guarantee that a mainstream product will emerge. If you can learn this point and apply this mainstream and use it in your brand first, you will be ahead of the other. For example, if you make bread, if it's how Li Lei, they should pay special attention to this. Don't just say it's not worth mentioning. To make me laugh, don't have this attitude. You see, maybe one day a new product will come out. First, you need to see and observe carefully. Second, you must come up with it. Classics are not rigid. Classics also need but the difficulty of classic innovation is much more difficult than these small brands. These small brands dare to do anything. They have nothing to lose, right? Classic innovation is best based on observation of these fragmented market shares, an observation of these small brands with scattered shares, then select certain elements and make an optimization. Keep innovating constantly. If in the market, the frequency of internet famous products is 10 per month, you should at least release 2 or 3 per month. It's not in your mainstream products, but you have a small branch. On the one hand, it's defense. On the other hand, you are constantly trying how to get the innovation points in the classics first. So in this regard, for the selection of products, you need to observe among so many seedlings who will grow into a towering tree in the future. This one, we need to communicate on the product side about product selection, product development, especially for the research and development of branded products, how to maintain the vitality of this product R&D about the brand. We can have a special communication on this issue.